There are plenty of tutorials out there that do a great job explaining how to swap the motherboard from one of these computers to a better custom case, or how to upgrade pretty much everything in here. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna focus more on the info that is crucial to upgrading one of these PCs. This Vostro 5890, as well as the XPS 8940, PCs like the Inspiron 3880, all of these small form factor computers, they are proprietary. That means that the power supply on these, as well as the motherboard, have 6-pin connectors instead of the regular 24-pin ones that come with most regular computers. So you're gonna need a 24-pin to 6-pin ATX PSU power adapter cable just to give these Dell motherboards power. On top of that, if you decide to upgrade the stock Dell PSU, which is very thin, it has to be an SFX power supply. A regular ATX power supply won't fit in one of these cases. As you can see, it's pretty small, and you have to make sure the power socket is on the left side, just like the stock PSU. Also, because the Dell motherboard is proprietary, you will lose your case's power switch functionality initially. There's a cable in the stock PSU that gives power to the power switch, which you won't get on an aftermarket PSU. It's right on the corner over here. You have to get a Dell 5-pin power switch adapter to be able to use an external power button instead of getting a whole case. If you're good at wiring and all that, you can maybe avoid buying all this extra stuff, but I'm not good at that. I'm just gonna go with the easier method. Another thing, if you upgrade your CPU cooler, this one right here, make sure it comes with the required screws. It is said that these Noctua CPU coolers don't come with the required screws for these Dell motherboards. So when you replace the stock cooler, you either have to use these. I believe these are 3mm by 25mm Grub Screws. That's if you want to use the included Noctua standoff screws that it comes with originally. You use those if you want to use these. Otherwise, I don't think it's going to work with either of the included standoffs. Or you can just get regular M3 16mm screws or M3 20mm screws from your local hardware store. Whether they're 16mm or 20mm screws shouldn't matter. The only difference is how far in the screw will go into the motherboard. It's optional if you want to install an extra fan, like this one. It's an 80mm fan. And this is a Y-splitter adapter fan cable. And these are 4-fan rubber mount screws. You want to install one of these fans over here to pull air in from the outside into the case, and perhaps cool your GPU a little bit in the process. The last optional component is adding a voltage regulator module heatsink. Warm air is going to be expelled through the back of the case, and it's going to pass through the voltage regulator module. So you might as well put a heatsink here to prevent the area from getting too hot. Personally, I'm not going to upgrade the PSU. I'm not going through the trouble of doing all that just because I don't even know if I'm going to keep this PC. I believe I would need more than 460 watts to use this computer with my 3060 Ti. But if I ever decide to upgrade the PSU to use my 3060 Ti with this, I'll probably undervolt my GPU. 460 watts is at its limit. An RTX 3080 is out of the question on this case. It doesn't fit. So that's all you can do really. 3060 Ti, 3060 is all this thing can handle without upgrading the PSU. if you decide to go with a 3070 Ti, then you definitely have to upgrade.